Okay, so I am in that zone is central, this one, then project Kaldi Windows, then group 1 GPU. Okay, I'll do this. Now all the instances whatever you have created, all are similar. All instances contain a folder called Kaldi. So I'll go, so you have to go cd, then home. So for Kaldi Windows, Kaldi Windows, you need to go cd home IIT DWH, then Kaldi. Okay, fine. Okay, then if we enter the Kaldi window, Kaldi, then if we do ls, then we will see all those Kaldi packages, and already we have installed the Kaldi for all the instances. So there no need to install Kaldi again in that particular instance, and no need to install CUDA. Everything we have installed, we just need to use. Then we'll go there, for example, easiest. Then if we go easiest, if we do ls, then we'll see all the examples or all the recipes, whatever is there from Kaldi is there. And this recipes is from our ASR summer school, IEEE, this one. So we need to go to particular that recipe repo. Okay, if we go there, the same thing, that actually already you use that repository what Jagabandhu sir has shared. So now we need to go to S5, and that's the same code. Earlier also that corpus will be there, then that LM build sh will be there, custom the data will be there, then exp will be there. Since you have already run the code, so exp everything will be there. MFCC folder will be there, the path.sh, then these two scripts will be there. Now apart from these two scripts, this run custom.sh and run custom pr_lm.sh, will have another two scripts. This is run ivector command, and then another is run tdnn. So as we discussed yesterday, that for training the tdnn, we need to train ivector as well. So for that purpose, we need ivector script also. So there are two additional scripts are there in this particular repository. So this run ivector command and run tdnn.sh. So we'll understand what these scripts are. But before that, as I discussed that, we have created all the instances, all 12 instances, and in all 12 instances we have installed Kaldi and whatever the CUDA version, whatever things are required, everything we have done. Now let us see how actually we can replicate from one instance. For example, let's assume we have created this GPU1, or for example this GPU group 2 GPU instance we have created, and in this instance, and we know how to create the instance. Now from this instance, for example, we need to create 10 or 20 instances, such instances where Kaldi should be installed, and then CUDA should be installed, or other things, whatever the PyTorch or maybe for TensorFlow, all other things should be installed. Now how to replicate that? Because again, every time we no need to like create instance and then again install all that things in that particular instance again and again. So what we can do, we can create the image of that particular instance, whatever we have created, and where all the required packages are installed, and we can create the image from there. So now we can see how to create a particular image of that instance. So now for that we need to go to this machine images. So one request is there, you no need to create any instance. This is for a demo purpose. We are just showing how to create the instance. So maybe once you create your own account after completion of this workshop, you can try in your maybe in your home. So we have to go here, like in the compute engine, we have to go machine images. Jagabandhu, my voice is fine?
Yeah, it's okay, sir.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's fine.
Yes. Okay. Okay. So already we have created, as I mentioned, that for all the instances whatever we have created for this particular project, we created from this instance, from this image. Now from where we create this image, we create this image from that group to GPU. Okay, we can see here the source instance was group to GPU, and all the machine, like machine type is this one, and location was there. Okay, all the information we will get here. Now let's create another instance here. So we have to go here, create machine image. So we can give name, maybe maybe we can give test image. Okay, so you can give some description also from where you did that. Now we have to go here, like source VM instance. Okay, so you can see in that particular project we have 6 instances. Okay, 1 to 6. So let's create, because already we have created image from group 2 GPU. Let's create from group 1 GPU. Okay, we will not create group 1 GPU, we'll create from group 3 because group 1 already is running. So we'll create from group 3. From any instance you can create. Let's create from group 3. Okay, so now all those things, whatever the default things are there, we can do. Let's create that. So now it will take some time, maybe around, now it is creating. After creation it will upload and then it will be ready. So it will take some time. Okay, so maybe in the meantime, Jagabandhu, can we do one thing? Can we just start all the instances and ask all the participant to, not all, like from each group one participant to start exploring that terminal?
Yes. I am on. I will resume all the instances. Sure.
Yes. Please
Yeah. Okay.
resume. Yes. Okay. Group 8 is already there. I think you need to. Okay.
You want to clarify one thing. So
Yes.
yesterday we have run this TDNN one, correct? In group 2 image. Have you removed that? Because now they will overwrite that or what?
Which one?
This TDNN one. Yesterday we have run no that TDNN on this group 2.
Yes. TDNN in group 2 it is running. So we have not override.
Okay. Fine. I will resume it.
Yes. Okay. So in the meantime, what I'll do, as I mentioned, how to create this already VM instance, and then how to create image, those things we discussed. But now what we can do, we can try creating one VM instance from already existing image. Now this will take some time. Let's create another instance from this image, this group 2 image. So we have to go, we need to go there, machine images. Already we are here. So there are 3 dots are there. So there are 2 options, one is create instance and one is delete instance. So let's press here, create instance. Okay, so now here it is showing that source machine image is group 2 image. Now let's give some group 2 test. Okay, this is for just testing purpose. Then again, as we discussed yesterday, we have to set for F or B, because that 2 zone was given to us. Then series N1, and then all whatever the GPU and whatever CPU configuration and RAM was there, all things will be cloned to that particular new instance. You can see here, earlier we use NVIDIA Tesla T4 1 GPUs, so those also will come. Then you can see here that new 100 GB balance persistent disk is there from machine image. Then everything is already ticked. We just need to create this. Okay, so now group 2 test is creating. So now it will take some time. Let me refresh.
Hello, sir.
Yes, yes,
I have a
please.
question like this group 2 test that you are creating, that is a VM instance.
Hello,
Hello.
pardon.
Uh,
Yes, yes,
the group 2 test that you are creating right now, that is VM
yes.
instance.
That is VM instance. Yes.
And inside that you were creating machine image and all.
No, no. We are
What is the difference
creating.
between machine image and VM instance, that I'm not clear?
Okay, okay. Actually, like this is like in what I can say. Uh, for example, you if you want to install some Linux software, maybe okay,
Yes.
you create that image, no?
Hmm.
From that image only you are going to install, right?
Yes.
Generally, we create image, no, like for any operating system or anything.
Hmm.
So just same thing. Like we can think is that uh, okay, like we have this instance, okay,
Okay.
this group 2, for example, group 2 instance we have already created, okay.
Yes.
This group 2 instance means this is a machine, you can
Okay.
assume, okay,
Okay.
where you will have one disk, SSD or any kind of magnetic disk,
Hmm.
and then you will have RAM,
Hmm.
and then you will have CPUs, or if you add, if you then you will have GPUs also. Okay, now that whole instance, that means whole machine, and also you will have GPU in that. You will have Ubuntu in that. That means Ubuntu operating system in that. Okay, that whole thing, whole instance, you are creating one image. Okay, and that image you can clone for any other instances.
Okay.
Okay,
Thank you.
okay, fine. So
Yes, sir, I
see
have
here. Okay,
resumed all the GPUs, so now we can start.
okay, you have resumed, no? Okay,
Yeah.
okay, it's done, yes. So, but thing is that only one of you just try to check. You can access, all of you can access, but you don't run anything. Just you ask one of your group member to run Kaldi model in that. So now you no need to train any model now. We'll tell that. But once we'll ask to train the model, then at that time you just assign to any of one group member for that purpose. Okay. So what I'll do now, I'll uh, we have discussed that how to create that instance, those things, and now we can delete actually because we are not using that instance. We can delete that. Okay. We can delete the instance from here. Okay, because that we have created for our demo purpose. Okay. Now what we'll do now, we'll go through the I'll go through the run TDNN script. That means that TDNN training steps, whatever we discussed yesterday, and that we will see from the script point of view. So that part I'll do. After that, Shruti ma'am will discuss how to train that model for model in that particular instance, and how you can run your own TDNN model. That we'll discuss. So now to, because we do not have any GUI, so for that, like in generally we use gedit to open the script whatever we write, but here we have to use vi or nano, those editor to view or edit the script. So let's do that. So let's see the tdnn, run tdnn script. So run tdnm.sh. Okay, so we'll go to top. Maybe all of you can just
Just a question. If
yes,
possible,
sir.
can you can somebody send these two scripts by email or something like that, you can open on our editor using gedit.
Yeah, you can
Yes, sir,
git
that
pull
will be
sir,
better.
that repository. It is already uploaded in that Git repository what you have shared. No, you can git pull. You can
Thank
get
you.
these two scripts. Yeah.
Yes, sir. That can be done. Already, Jagabandhu shared that whatever the GitHub account, GitHub repository is there. In that, actually, we have shared these two codes. So, Samudra sir, should I also open this code in gedit? So that will be better.
It doesn't matter wherever it is, as long as we can see it, it is fine.
Oh, okay then. Okay, sir. Okay. So, okay, I'll here all those things will be same, like we have defined stage, then number of jobs what we want to do, then we need to give the experiment directory. So our experiment directory is exp, like earlier in gmm HMM model. Then data directory, which is our data. Then we have train set, train underscore clean underscore 5, and dev set dev underscore clean underscore 2. And we trained one GMM model, and that name was try 3B. So that also we need to give, which was our GMM model, from where we are going to compute the alignment. Then we can enable, as I discussed earlier, that we may have several GPUs in that system. So we have to decide that which are the GPUs we are going to use. So in our case, in that particular instance, we only have one GPUs. So that's why I put 0 there. Then those things, number of threads, just ignore now as of now. Then this nj extractor, how many njs will be there for ivector extraction. So all those things will be there now, and we can just set some affix in our TDNN model also. Now here, this LSTM chain option, it is here -10. So it will start from that initial model now. So here actually we can define, for example, if something happened like we are running the TDNN model, and in between we got some error and our TDNN model got stopped. So at that time actually we can run from that particular checkpoint. So that option is there from the train stage there. I'll show in that that original, that TDNN Python code also. Then yesterday I discussed about that dropout schedule. So this scheduler is there for dropout, that whatever default is there, that only we do. Then these are the chunk width is considered for how many chunk will be there for training that. Then yeah, then another option is here, test online decoding equal to true or false. So if we give it is true, then it will create one folder after all TDNN training will complete. Then it will create one folder where all the required model, like TDNN model, then iVector model, then graph, all those things will be there in one folder, so that you can use that for production level. So that is there. So we also manually, we can actually copy from that that folder, but or that if you make it true, then it will create for us, so that we can directly use for deployment. Then all those steps will be there. Yeah. So now what we need to do is that here here first thing is that run iVector command. So here I'll just explain what are the steps are there. As we discussed, first thing is that we need to do the iVector extraction, iVector training and iVector extraction for all those data. Here we put that comment because at that time we got some error. That's why we commented that vector extraction part because already we trained that. Now in your case also, what we did, we already trained the vector for that, and already we kept the vector train model in that particular repository. Okay, you can see that there are in the exp folder one folder called nnnet3. So that nnnet3, so that nnnet3 folder will be for the iVector. Also, maybe I'll open another terminal so that I can show what is there inside that. So I need to go. Now I am working in GPU1. Okay, so I'll go to that home tree, then to the Kaldi, then ECS, then IEEE, then S. Okay, now if we do ls, then we'll see here, we'll see that we have one exp folder. Where is that exp folder? Yeah, cd exp. So we'll go to that particular folder, then we'll do ls. So if we do this ls, you can see here we have that nnnet3 folder. So this nnnet3 folder contains all GMM model and iVector model. Let's go inside that model. nnnet3. Okay, we'll do here that this is a diagonal UVM. So Kaldi train a diagonal UVM, and then UVM means GMM model, and then extractor. In this extractor means it is a iVector model. You can go here, extractor. If we do ls, then we can see here that this 10.ie. So this 10.ie is the final iVector model. So this model is symbolic link is created for this final IE model. So that final IE model is your iVector model, and then this final.duvm, this is the diagonal UVM is created here. Then this is the LDM matrix, final.mat. So all those information will be stored in that particular extractor. Now let's go from here. So we can see here iVector dev clean hire. So that means since we run once, then already that iVector are already extracted for that dev set and already extracted for the train set also. All those information is there. Okay. Now let's go to the particular terminal. So that's why we no need to run the iVector again. Because why we did that, to train iVector, as we mentioned, it takes some time. So maybe you can do that experiment in later time also. For that, for same thing actually, we can just run that iVector and we'll get that nnnet3 folder. Then we need to so that we need to check that all the directories, whatever you require, that GMM directory, then alignment directory, then some lattice will create it. All those things we need to give the path, train iVector directory. All those paths we need to say there. That original language model, whatever yesterday we built, that lang day before yesterday we built lang underscore no sp. So those all the path we need to paste there. Then also for the tree directory also. So we'll create the tree, the decision tree directory, tree also will create. So for that also we need to do that. Now, okay. So now from this part, what you can do is that you can remove this comment, because earlier we commented that thing. So you can remove this comment. So all those things we'll discuss by Sutima. I'm just going through that. Okay, so now after doing that, yes, after doing that, as we discussed, that we need to create. Okay, so now here for chain model, this TDNN model, we need to create some topologies. So this here we need to create some topologies. So that topology will create. Then we need to do some kind of lattice generation. So this for this generating this lattice, actually we need to have our earlier GMM model. So that tri-tree GMM model, whatever we have created, for that purpose we need that to generate the alignment lattice. So that will be required now. Then we'll create a tree using that new topology, whatever it was created. Using that, it will create one decision tree, and that leaves of the decision tree will be considered as the target there. So once we build all those things which are required, we have to define our neural net configuration. So as we discussed yesterday, that we need to first decide the targets. So what will be the target? Target will be the whatever the decision tree leaves will be there. That means how many after doing the decision tree model, whatever the context dependent phones will generate, that we need to take as a number of targets. So we'll get from this command from there. And then we need to decide the learning rate factors, learning rate, all those learning rates we need to decide. And we can see here for all those layers, actually for different layer, they are using different L2 regularization. So that is they are actually default thing they are using. We need to actually we need to sense our own way if we want, but we need to have proper confidence, like why we will change that.
So
Then,
have you any, yes,
yes,
Susil?
yes,
So
sir.
have you any experience that how much we can put that regularization so we get some good accuracy? So how we can change, and what is the what are the good how much the value I can set so that we can get the good accuracy?
Yes, yes. Actually, like if you read that Kaldi in Kaldi documentation, like Kaldi documentation and Kaldi help group, so they told is that they put this thing whatever this 0.01. These are good only. But you can try with 0.03 or 0.1 also, but not greater than or less than that.
Yeah, so I'm
Then it will
asking
be.
with your experience actually. So suppose you are
Yeah,
working.
I whatever the train model we are using, because same type of data actually we are using, whatever this default configuration they gave. So that's why we are not doing any experiment with this regularization parameter, especially for this Kaldi script I am telling. For
Okay.
other Pythons or TensorFlow, it is different. But for particular this script, I have not done any kind of experiment.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. Then coming to this input dimension, as we discussed that we have 100 dimension I vector, and for 40 dimension MFCCs, high resolution MFCCs, that will be the input. Then we need to decide the layers. So here all this, yesterday we discussed that TDNN F, that factorized TDNN. So that factorized TDNN they use here, and they have this batch normalization also they use, ReLU batch normalization, that also they use. Then after that, their dimension of each hidden layer is 1, not 2, 4, and this also depends on your data. Like this also you can do that experiment, which what dimension and how many layers will be effective. All those experiments can be actually done. So then this bottleneck dimension they keep as 120, and the time state, how many overlap will do, all those information, all those things they have decide in that particular configuration. Then now here there are other two layers, that nonlinear layers, prefinal layers will be there, and then at last from this is the output layer, and for in that output layer there is cost entropy loss, and then this dimension is this one, this number of targets for that whatever we got from that tree info, and all those information they have put there. After that, we need to generate the configs file, and that network configs file will be there in that particular directory. All those things will do by default if you run that code. Okay, so now once we do that everything, and then we need to train our model. So this is the model for training the this TDNN. So for this one, as I mentioned here, we can start from any stage actually. Like if you had some issues with training and your model got stopped, then you can start from that particular checkpoint. Now let's see why actually I put this 396, because at that time we got some error in that particular model. So if we go to that exp, then chain, then TDNN, or because our TDNN model will be saved here, TDNN1 SP. This is the convention they follow, Kaldi group follow. So if we do ls here, so now actually after that I run that model, and again I stop that. So now our checkpoint is here, because that model was not trained properly, and this is the intermediate model, we can say. This 435.mdl is the intermediate model. So now if we want to start from this particular model, from this particular checkpoint, what we need to do, we need to write 435 here. But thing is that it's not good idea to hard code here. We have to write that in top, whatever I showed, that train underscore stage, we have to put that. So I'll just do train stage here, train stage here. So this train stage will decide from where you are going to start. If it is from starting, then you have to keep it -10, and if we want to start from any intermediate checkpoint, that particular checkpoint value, that particular this model number you have to give. So this MDL is the Kaldi TDNN model, but this is the initial one. Okay, and this 0.raw is the initialization of that particular model, and this is 0.mdl is the first model. Then okay, then those L2 regulation they put 0.01. Then we didn't sense anything here, but we sense some point. For example, we sense that number of epochs to train. Since this is a demo purpose, generally we use number of epochs 10 in this TDNN training, but to show this, for the demo purpose, we just reduce the number of epochs today. And then a number of frames per iteration also. Generally, if we have more data, we should keep more. Like people generally keep 50 lakhs or something, but here we keep only 1 lakh now. Then these are the number of jobs. Like how many ports we have to use for starting and the final. So the default Kaldi do 2 or 4 or 2 or 6 like that they do. Here also we kept that same thing because we have sufficient computing power now. And then learning rate, as we mentioned that in Kaldi we will not use a fixed learning rate. So we'll change that learning rate from initial to final. Then it will actually vary with respect to the number of epochs. And then this learning rate we kept actually high. Generally in the default one it gives like that, like 0.001. But since our data is very less, so we'll just keep more there. And this batch size, mini batch size, the default only we have kept here. This all things will be same. Then all those directory, like pitch directory, then tree directory, then latest generation directory, all those directory we need to give those part here. Then we can run the code. After that, same way, we need to, as we did in GMM HMM training, decoding, we need to create a graph to create HLG model. And then for creating the graph, same thing, we need to use the tree directory, then we need it will write to the graph directory, and all the original language model directory we have to give. Rest of the things actually same. Then we can do the decoding here. Then we can do the decoding. So these LM rescoring things will not use here now. Only we'll use the decoding here. And while decoding this ACWT, this is the acoustic model weight. So that generally it is suggested in Kaldi that we have to use for chain model we have to use 1, and for GMM model it is 0.08 I think. So that then probably suggested you have to use ACW equal to 1. And you can change the beam size also. If you check that decode.sh code inside that steps and NF3, then you can change some other parameters also. For example, beam size and lattice beam size, all those things you can tune. And if you increase the number of beams, then your time requirement will be more, but your accuracy will be, your WR will be less. But during the deployment situation, it is not a good idea to use higher beam size. So all those things actually we can change in the decode.sh. Okay, so now I did some changes. So once I did changes in VI, what we need to do, now we can see here it is in the insert mode. So that means I press I, so that is we can edit this, edit the script. So now we don't want to edit, we just want to save and we want to go back. Then we need to press escape. So if we press escape, after that we need to put shift with colon, we need to write the colon. Then we need to give W and Q, so it will save the code. Then we'll just do that. So now that code will save. So this is all about the run TDNN code. Then we can similarly see the run iVector command code also.
Just a question.
Yes.
Is the gedit available there?
So gedit is not available here.
Okay, thank you.
Sir, you can open the BIM.
BIM, yes, sir.
Yeah.
And I think we can do another thing also, maybe for other later purpose also. I think we can install Jupyter Notebook, and we can we have some tricks are there. We can actually open Jupyter Notebook from our own terminal using that instance. So that also we can try.
Yeah.
Maybe
Through,
we can do.
through OpenSSH also using SFTP command you can do
Yeah,
that.
that also
Using
we can.
Ubuntu machine, using that external IP, it is easily. But that required, you have only edit permission on your home directory.
Yes, yes.
Hello, sir.
Yes.
Sir,
Yeah.
just a question. In epoch number 5 and 10, sir, how much difference in word error rate is observed?
Okay, that actually that depends actually. Like if you have how many hours of data you have. Okay, like if you have more data, it's better to train more time. Okay.
Okay, sir. And sir, yesterday when you like the same thing when I asked about iVector, you
Yes,
said
yes.
that for ASR it is like about 100 or 200 we have these values.
100
So,
100 Kaldi, in Kaldi we use 100 only. That yes.
so that is for some minimum, how much range we can vary this value for ASR?
That actually you can do that experiment, because what happen, for example, if you have less computing power, okay, and then you can use less number of iVector also, because in 50 also people showed that it is giving comparative result actually. And now if you have very good, because what happened during if you want to deploy something, then what happened if you use like 200 dimension iVector, then during that inference time it may take time some time while extracting, because the problem with that iVector is that problem in the sense, if it is in GPU, then it is fine, since GPU code is not there. Since it is a matrix, whatever that T matrix is there, no, so it is a matrix. For example, if your matrix is 50 by 50 and you are projecting one huge dimension iVector there, so that multiplication takes time actually. So that is the problem. Now if your dimension is 200, so it will take time, no, so that is the problem.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Fine. So now we can see that iVector training. That was the initial step. That was the initial step for the TDNN training. So now here it is okay. These things. Yeah. From here I'll start. It is expecting like it will check whether that SP hires that high resolution those features are there or not. If you start for fresh, then it will not be there. Now first thing is that we need to part out the data. That means we need to do the data augmentation. So first data augmentation is the speed. So we need to do the speed data augmentation. So there is one script in Kaldi, part of data directory speed 3-way. So there are three types of speed they use actually. I think 0.2 or 0.3 like that they do the speed perturbation. And then they will keep those part of data in the data folder in train set, and that means that train underscore SP. Okay, that means SP means speech pattern. Then using that data, they will compute the high resolution MFCCs. So they will create the high resolution MFCCs here. Okay. So now after okay, so before creating the high resolution MFCCs, what they will do, this script is doing is that they're doing the volume perturbation. So whatever the data we got in that speed perturbation, on top of that, this volume perturbation is doing. So now in Kaldi, these data augmentations are on the fly. So that means we are not writing anywhere. Just we are just changing the path of that, but we are just changing the particular path, and then on that particular path only that all those data augmentations will be there. Then we need to create the MFCCs. So you can see here, this is the high resolution MFCC. So high resolution MFCCs will be created on that whole data, whatever it is parted. So this, if you see somewhere hires HIRES, so that means it is a high resolution. If you see somewhere SP hires, so that means speed parted, then it is high resolution is doing. Then coming to the training of the iVector. So for iVector, we need to first train a UVM model. So for training the UVM model, generally what people do is that is just initialize one model, one GMM model. So that's why it is taking a subset of the data. Here you can see it's taking a subset of the data, direct subset of the data, and on that subset of the data, it is training the UVM first, and then the final UVM is training. Then they are not training the UVM or GMM on the direct MFCC data. So on top of that, actually we are training one principal component analysis transform. So that means it is reducing the dimension of the data, and then also decorrelating the data. So that way it is PCA transform is doing on that data. Then use the then train the 512 Gaussian GMM. So this is the script, train diagonal UVM. So here we are using a diagonal UVM, not a whole the UVM. Then once we train that GMM model, so we can start for the train iVector extractor. So this is the script for training the iVector model. So once we train the iVector model, what we need to do, we need to compute the iVectors for all the features. So this is the script. extract iVector online. So they are using that online coding for iVector extraction. Then for test also we need to do all iVector extraction. All those things we'll do. Okay. Yeah, it's done. Then we need to extract the MFCCs for low resolution cases. So now this low, why actually we are computing low resolution MFCCs? Because this low resolution MFCCs we are computing for the speed perturbed data, and these will be needed for the to generate the alignment, because our GMM model was trained on the low resolution MFCCs, so that there will not be any dimension mismatch. So we have to extract the low resolution MFCCs to get the alignment. So that those alignments will be used for the DNN training. So that's why they are using that. So, and another question may be why they are doing alignment on the speed perturbed data, because when we do the speed perturbation, then your duration of the data will be changed, so that alignment will also be required. But once if we do the volume perturbation, there will not be change any in the duration level, so we no need to do in that particular level, but we need to have in that speed perturbed data. So all those things is done. Then we can just go for training the model training. Okay, so now Sutimam, can you start then?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
So maybe you can open there only, or should I?
Okay. Should I? You'll come from AnyDex or?
No. Or okay, I can show here. So they will be doing currently, right? So the groups, how it is they know. I think they know their groups, and one person has to be doing that, right, in that particular group.
Yes. Maybe okay, can we do one thing? Can we ask all the group member to like who will do? Can you just text there? There should be 12 or 11, right? Can you voluntarily or can you assign to any of on your group member so that he can do that TDNN training? Otherwise, if 2 or 3 people will do, no, then it will be like it will overlap. It will overwrite everything. So it will not
Maybe Shishir sir, what we will do now?
Yes.
We will ask Shruti ma'am to just demonstrate and start running the things.
That will
Then
be better.
we
Yes.
will initiate the breakout rooms.
Yes. Yes.
There, maybe whoever are volunteers are there, maybe
Yes.
make sure that only one person from the group is executing the code in the server. Otherwise, they will the aligning. Maybe there have some problem will happen. Then yeah. So
Yes. Fine. That's a good idea.
that
Okay.
we can do. Yeah.
So I stop my screen sharing. Maybe Shruti can start then.
Hello, everybody. Is my screen visible?
Yeah.
So, like as you can see, the VMs are activated in both the projects. So you can go. So whichever group is, suppose, say for instance, I take group 8. So what you people have to do is, so whoever is group 8, just go to the gcloud command, copy this command, and open a terminal. The same way like you did yesterday, you can just paste it. And you will be logged into that particular group GPU. So where is group 8, so we'll be doing like that. Similarly, all the other groups, so they'll take the particular SSH, and under the SSH they'll take the particular gcloud command and log into their corresponding GPUs. So after logging in, so you need to go to the particular place where we have stored Kaldi. Now here I think we have stored it in let me check where it is. So here it is in this in group 8. So all the projects under so all this, no, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So they will find their Kaldi under home administrator Kaldi. So I think similarly for the other 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, they will find it under home triple IT DWD. So this is the place where Kaldi is stored for this group 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And for 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, it is stored under home and administrator. So if I go into Kaldi and EGS directory, so here I'll find the all the codes like which you just saw, and so I think
Shruti ma'am, you want to run in group 8 or you want to run in group 11? I'm not sure because groups 8 people.
okay.
Maybe you can run in group 9 where there will get some more understanding.
Yeah.
So shall I exit from this one?
Yeah, you can.
Okay. So group 9. Group 9 I should be doing, Jagbandhu? Or
Suryakants are suggesting you can.
yes, okay. Okay, so here now I'm connected to group 9. So I'll be going into this home administrator and I can find Kaldi. So if you go to this IEEE EGS IEEE folder of mini Libri speech. So here you will find two scripts, that is run underscore tdnn and run underscore ivector common. So let us first check this tdnn script if we have to do something, any changes. So here you saw that this here run ivector is not commented, but I think in some other scripts this was commented. So if it is commented in yours, you please remove that comment. So right now here it is not commented. So
Sutima, we'll train again iVector.
yeah, I think
we'll
otherwise
train, no?
we'll get to know. Because yeah.
So maybe what can be done is that the second session also this instance will be running, no? So they can run maybe. No issue. Yes.
So they can run and maybe they can run. Then later, I think even afternoon they'll be hands-on. I think by Rajat, right? So
yes, before that they can stop.
So they can just start the training. So then later
yes.
we can see. I think.
Yes, fine.
Yeah. So and Shishir, in some of the scripts like this train stage also is was hard coded, right?
Yeah, we need to check that. Maybe for some person.
Okay. So for two things, like when you log into your respective GPUs, you need to check. So one thing is whether if run underscore ivector is commented. So please uncomment that. And if you come to line number 214 in this TDNN script, so there you should be writing it as train underscore stage. So I'll just write this in the chat box. So
Ma'am, what is the line number for earlier change?
Yeah. Sorry, line number? 214.
For earlier change, no, ma'am. For earlier change, that there.
Okay.
Hello, ma'am.
Yeah, yeah, tell me.
I want to ask one thing. When I go to cd home/administrator,
Ah, yeah.
it's showing D, not Kaldi. What is the problem?
No, let me tell
What is
you, for
your group number?
group, if you're in group one, so
I'm in group
group
3.
one, yeah, so the whatever, that is Kaldi Windows project, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So in Kaldi Windows project, I'm just typing in the chat box. So Kaldi is installed under Home, Triple IT, DWD, Kaldi. Please check if it is there.
Okay, okay. Okay, okay. I have to go to this directory, not administrators.
Ah,
Not administrator.
so yes, yes. So
Okay,
in
okay. Thank
ASR
you.
IITDH, you will have. So in line number, it will be either 75 or 76. You will see something like this COM, and that you have to uncomment, and so in run underscore I vector command dot sh, line number 75, sorry, 75 or 76. So if you find something like this, this sorry, not dot, that is left arrows and com. So please uncomment that, remove that or comment that. And in line number 83 or 84, if you find this some COM, you can remove that. So that will uncomment. So here I think everything is fine under this one. Yeah. So let me check if this
And
will
these
just
changes
allow
we need
me.
to made in /run underscore I vector or run dot underscore TDNN.
In run underscore TDNN.
Yeah, that's why you written that /run underscore.
No. Actually, I wrote that. Okay, I wrote, maybe that was confusing. I
Yeah,
wrote
yeah.
uncomment this function. Okay. Sorry, I'll just write it again. Is this fine now? Shishir, I think this should be okay, right? With these two changes.
That comment
So-
we need to remove in /run underscore I vector, and that line number 240, 214, we need to put that train underscore stage.
Stage. If it is like if it
not
is
there.
proper, you don't need to do anything. Like in 9, it is proper only. But I think Shishir accessed one system sometime back. So
Yeah,
there
that
it
one
was.
group one.
Yeah. Okay, so just so like when you're running TDNN, you will usually put your GPU into exclusive mode. Okay, so that will give it some special privileges to run. So now I'll be setting that. So this command you can type in sudo nvidia. I'll just ping this command.
Can you open /run.sh /run underscore I vector? Because my system is looking
I'll open.
differently.
Yeah, I'll open.
What was the meaning of 3 in that command?
Screen, what?
What was the meaning of 3 in the command you are just going to type now?
So that is the command. Like the command is itself like that. Like to set it to exclusive mode. Yeah. So in I think almost all of the thing you will find something like this. So it is telling. So because we had run this program once before, and so already the MFCC features are generated here. Okay. So if you want to generate it again, so you can go. You can remove 2 directories under data. I'll just Shishir. Shishir, are you there? Okay.
You want to remove that directly?
We can remove that, or we can set the stage as 3. So like
Yeah.
cover if time permits. Otherwise, so okay, maybe we'll just remove that. So if you go to CD data, and you can see that there are different directories which are created, no? The train, clean, and dev. So this you must have seen in the previous GMM, HMM. So here additional 2 directories are created. This is train, clean, 5 underscore 5 underscore SP, and train, clean, underscore 5 underscore SP hires. So this is what I think Shishir was discussing previously. So that it will create this MFCC features for SP, that is speed perturb data and volume perturb data. So these are the 2 directories. So because that we had run this before, and so these 2 directories are present. So since you want to run from the scratch, you can just remove these 2 directories. So then you can run your program from the scratch. So currently what I'll be doing is I'll just remove this. So from your terminal, if you go to cd data, so that is your data directory. So you can remove these two directories so that you can start your program from the start. So now like I've just removed this one. So I'll just go back. So now currently it is extracting the features. So I think you all can do the similar thing in your PCs. You can also try.
Assume that I have already extracted the features and
Yes,
now you remove the directory. In which situation this might come?
sir, actually, like if we want, if we already have these features there, so we can just skip this and you can just set the in train in run_ivector.common.sh file is there, no sir. So there from there you can give stage 3. You can just skip these two because if it is already executed. But since you want to run from the scratch, so that's why because we had generated these two directories, so you can remove this directory and then start, sir.
That's fine.
Which was the last command which you just ran to run the script?
So I think are you all able to go into your particular GPUs?
Yes, yes. Excuse me, ma'am. Ma'am, actually in group 8, the IEEE folder is not there.
Is Jeevan? Can you tell me?
Ma'am, in group number 8, group 8 GPU, IEEE folder is not there.
One announcement, please.
Jivan?
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, ma'am. Sorry, ma'am. I got it.
If you're okay, if you are in group number 10, 11, 12, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, you will find Kaldi installed under Home Administrator Kaldi. And if you are in group 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, you will find Kaldi installed. You'll find Kaldi installed under Home IIIT DWD.
One announcement. Please don't access group 3. I am running the program in the group 3. Is anybody accessing group 3?
Oh, yes, sir.
Yeah, so actually don't run the program. You can see all these things. Actually, I am running the program.
Okay, okay.
So you can see all these things, but don't run the program. Okay, thanks.
Jagbandhu, is it better that like they go into the breakout room and like each group, whoever is executing the program can project their screen?
That will be that will be better.
Jagbandhu?
I'm getting this error. Can you see what should be done? It says SSH is not supported after I run that command to access the cloud.
This is which GPU?
7. Group 7. Does it has to do something with my local system?
So were you able to access it yesterday?
No. Matlab, I got my ID late, so.
So is your SDK installed properly? Were you able to
Yes, it
install it?
says SDK is installed. Someone said to install SSH, so.
Group 7, huh?
Ma'am,
Yes,
I was
group
having the
7.
same problem yesterday, but I could figure it out by installing the SDK using Google, using the Snap, not the conventional way that you showed.
Okay, snap,
So
sudo snap install SDK,
yes,
that command.
so and then we have to do the extension of like dash classic that we have to use it, and that
So
is
can you
something after
just
that I was
paste
able to
the, Tanmay, can you just paste the solution in the chat box so that Om also
Maybe the
can
link
try
or
the same
something like
thing?
that. If you can
okay.
paste the link, that will be helpful.
Yes, a link or command, whichever you type, so that he also can follow the same and
Yeah, just a query. Are people independently going and doing everything?
so that's what, like Ayush, can you, or Jagbandhu?
Yeah,
It is best. It is best that we go to a group out room, breakout
room.
room,
Yeah.
and agree
And the
upon ourselves who is going to execute what, and he shares the screen. Otherwise,
Correct.
we will be doing it independently. There will be a problem.
Yeah,
Yes, sir. That it will be better actually. Yes.
yeah. Maybe Lalaram, please initiate the breakout rooms.
Okay, okay. वो बाद में देख लेंगे.
All of you, let's wait to create the breakout.
Yeah, if initiated, please. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Hello.
Hello. Yeah. Sujit.
No breakout room is given to me. Only breakout room are in sessions. So
Sorry.
no breakout room is given to me because all in my display it is showing that breakout room are in session.
Wait. Initialize.
Okay, I'm assigning you. In which group you was? Sajal? Hello? Yes, Sajal. Hello, Sajal?
The same issue is for me also. I was in group 7.
Hello.
Sajal?
Same for me also,
In which
sir.
group you was?
I was in group 8.
Last time I was in group 4 or 3, but right now I am in second GPU 2.
Okay, so you have to
No,
go to.
you are belongs to group 4. So please go to group 4.
GPU4.
Sajal, you are belong to which group?
You have to use GPU4, Sajal, not
Okay.
GPU2.
Exit the GPU 2 and then access the group GPU 4.
Okay. Okay.
Sajal.
I belong to group 7. Can someone
Okay.
put me there?
Okay. Okay, Shankar. Anybody else? कोई है ही नहीं।
The group 8, sir.
एक मिनट। Sorry, who is this?
So group 8.
What is your name? Sorry.
So
It is
Vilash.
not-
Vilash Kri.
Okay. Group 8. Okay, thank you. I think now you got a request. Please accept. Anybody else? तुम एक्सेप्ट करो, तुम तो बन का आ गया होगा। अरे शिवा गणेश, you want to group 8? Okay. Yeah, hello. Anybody else facing any problem regarding groups? Hello. Is anybody else facing? तुम्हारा आ गया होगा रिक्वेस्ट, ये है ना?
Can you add me to group 8?
किशोर, okay. Okay, anybody else who is facing problem regarding group? वो ऋषभ था। ग्रुप 3 में जाता हूँ मैं।
Put me in group 4.
Group 4, yeah.
Yeah, all of you come to group 4, like all the members.
Hello.
Yeah.
Rara. You can either put me at group 7 or 9. Any of those.
Yes, and now you are in which group?
Actually, I don't know. Actually, once I joined at 9, and second time I was added in 7. Where
Okay,
Shruti
so
was.
now again I'm adding you in 7. So you want to with Shruti?
Yeah, fine with Shruti. And
Yeah, okay. So now she is in 11, so I'm adding you in 11.
Okay, fine.
Hello, Jagabandhu.
Yeah, hello, Sai.
Yeah, hello, Lalaram. Like, actually, I have been given group 2, right? I mean, GPU access group 2, and I'm in breakout 8. There is no issue, right?
So earlier you was in which group?
I mean, GPU access is being given to group 2.
No. Group 2, you can't be access.
Okay.
So you got a mail in you got a mail, and then there is showing the group GPU number, na?
Yes.
So for which GPU you got?
Two.
No, not only two. Maybe you can see the number of GPU.
No, Sai Ganesh, what is your group number? We have shared one mail, no, that spreadsheet that mentioned your group number.
Yes, that is
Okay.
8.
So you have
then
to access group 8 GPU. You should not access group 2, okay? Because group 2 someone else is accessing, no? Whoever are present in group 2. So
Okay.
please release that. Huh?
Okay, yeah. I didn't run. I just for the confirmation.
Yeah. Please.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
And now already you are in group 8, so please accept that.
Okay.
Go
Yes.
to group 8.
Yeah. Thank you.
Anybody else facing any problem regarding groups?
Sir, I am unable to join any breakout group.
So earlier you was in which group, Gaum?
Yesterday I was in breakout group 1, room 1, sir.
You was in 1?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, Om. Sorry. Yes, sir. Om, sir.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
I am not unable to join. Actually, it says your current active account does not have any valid credential.
Maybe you was logging with a different one, different mail IDs.
No, it is not asking any mail ID, no.
Okay. No, maybe in Google account itself.
No, whatever mail you have sent, no.
Yeah.
That I have got invitation from Google Cloud, I think. So just from there, I have clicked on, and I have got that VM instances.
Okay.
I am
You are
finding
able
all.
to access the VM instances.
Yes, I am able to
Yeah,
access the
then
VM license.
there
Then
it's
group
showing some
9.
groups. Yeah.
Yes, it is showing all groups. So
Okay.
once I am going to the SSH and
Okay.
view cloud command,
Okay.
and if I am copying and pasting
in the terminal.
Okay, let me try once again. Maybe
Yeah, once
due
again,
to
please, sir.
no, same error. Now after pasting, it is showing your current active account.
Okay.
SAR IIT DH 31973 does not have any valid credential. Please
Okay.
run gcloud auth login.
Okay, so maybe you have login with you are trying to log in with a different one actually, which
I
we
don't
have
know.
shown. Which we have shown you are not logging in with that only maybe. So that's why it is
Because I
happening.
have only one Gmail account.
Yeah, two mail. No, actually we have shown you na two group mail ID we have created. So from
Okay, so how to
for
do this?
those emails you need to log in only.
No, which are those email IDs you are talking?
Yesterday we have shown na some that speech some mail IDs.
Mail IDs. I am
Yeah.
not actually.
So you can share, sir, your screen.
Actually, that is the problem.
Okay.
Let me try. Actually, I am running the code on the server. Simultaneously, I am running
Which
the
server,
other.
sir? Which server?
This is CentOS 7 Param Savak
Okay.
server.
Okay. So
So
maybe for due to that maybe happening because you are
here in
accessing.
this system, GPU is not installed here.
Okay.
So should I get this type of error in initially itself?
Maybe, sir. I don't know.
Okay. Let me try.
Yeah, please try and check.
Yes.
Or
Hello,
you can check with
Lalam, sir.
Yeah, Susmita.
Sir, yesterday I installed Google Cloud for Ubuntu, but
Yeah.
now when I'm trying to paste that SSH command, it is telling that command is not installed.
Okay, so you can try that process again, then check what is happening actually. Maybe that not installed correctly. Yesterday it was not installed correctly.
Okay, sir.
So just try it again and then try to log in.
Okay, sir. Hello, Shruti ma'am. Hello, ma'am. Are you there? Lalaram sir. Hello. Arun sir, is anybody there?
Hello?
Ma'am, neither I am able to access anything because my Google Cloud is not working, and nor is anybody sharing the screen. So I cannot see anything.
Okay, can you tell me this is which group actually?
I am from group 1, but I have been given the breakout 9.
Okay. Lalaram? Hello? So now all of you have all of you are from what is this group 9, right? Group 9, right? Or what?
Ma'am, I am group 1, but
Group 1, but you're being given this group 9. So
this breakout 9.
all the others are in group 1 only? What about Pooja and Devdarshini and Gom? Yeah. So which group you all are in? Okay, you have not been assigned any group, is it? Jagbandhu? Jagbandhu?
Yeah, please, Shruti ma'am.
Jagbandhu, actually, this is according to the groups the breakout is happening, is it?
Yes, according to the group.
So actually, like if Shushmita is in group 1, but
Group 1.
yeah.
Sushmita is not in group 1. She is in group 9, I think.
Sir, I
Correct,
received
Sushmita?
a mail where it was written group 1.
Group 1, huh?
Yes, sir.
Can you show me that?
And Pooja is also in group 5.
No, in generally the grouping, whatever I can show you. Wait. Okay, so I think this group details maybe they have shared for you. Wait, I will just share.
Sir, on 21st July, I received a mail where it is written Group 1, like that, to Sushmita Bajaj. It was like that.
This is, I don't know. This is your, no, lady, correct?
So which one, sir? Yeah, yes, sir. Group 9.
Yeah, so yeah, group 1 we actually reserved for IIT Dharwad, so no, we have
Oh.
not kept anyone outside people.
Okay, but the mail said, sir, that's why.
Maybe, I don't know, maybe they have mistakenly sent something. I will just check this information they have shared.
So like that I received the mail.
This is, you are in group 9 actually, correct? This is your.
Okay, sir.
So please join in group 9. You are getting have you got the invitation to join in group 9?
So invitation I have got and nobody is sharing the screen, and even I am not
I
able to
will
access
come.
it.
I will come there.
And also Jagbantu, I think Gom has also not been assigned to any group, he is telling.
Okay, wait. So in which group you are assigned earlier? She is assigned in group 9 only. Okay, whoever are in which group, please leave to that group. Go, Lalaram, have you not
Yeah, hello.
assigned any group for Gautam?
Yeah, I have assigned twice. I have assigned. I think he is
in main
not
call, no?
accepting.
Please.
No,
Please.
maybe he is not accepting. Actually, I have
Please ask
assigned
him
twice.
to go. And you please go to breakout 3.
Okay. Yeah, hello, Gom. Hello, Gom. Hello, Gom. Can
Yes,
you
sir.
hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so I have assigned you, na?
No, sir. I have
You
not
have
received
not
any
got any
invitation or.
invitation?
Yes, sir. Not invitation, or I cannot join any breakout session also, sir.
Okay, so in which group you was?
In breakout session room, I was in one, sir. Group, I was not in assigned
Yesterday.
any group. Yes.
Yesterday, huh?
Yes, sir. Breakout session 1, sir. Room 1.
Okay, so today no one actually in group 1.
Yes, sir.
So I'm assigning you different one.
Okay, sir. No problem.
You can go to 9. So okay, you have a permission for 7 to 12, na?
Okay.
GPU. So I'm assigning you in 9.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay.
You are in the terminal, correct? No, see.
Sir,
Hello, Deva.
sir, actually, my group is all right, but my group volunteer Ankita ma'am, she isn't available right now. She is facing some network issues, so no one's like sharing the screen or working on it. So we
In
will.
which group you are? In which
10,
group
10.
you are?
We're hoping the volunteer would do it because she will.
Okay.
I think you can do it, Devdashni. I think you can, this is group 9, I think, right? Group
10.
9 or 10. So maybe you can take,
You can initiate.
project your
You know
screen.
all these things. So you can
Yeah,
initiate.
I did to an extent, but after that, a few steps I didn't know. So I thought someone else would help.
I'm coming inside.
Okay, sir. Yeah.
You was in group 9 or 10?
10, 10.
Okay, I'm coming inside. Hello.
Hello?
Sorry.
Pooja,
Yeah, Shruti.
Yeah. Like I'm seeing, like if Pooja, you can log in and you can share the screen.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now just write clear whatever in the document. Okay. Now, now you want to you write G P I N. Yes. Then you can open that code. Run underscore PDN. PDN. So now I don't think it has okay. So you write I. Just type I.
It's you.
Hello, Deva. I think you got exit from the group.
Now you
Sir, I was waiting for you to join.
Yeah, actually, I was there. You got left.
Okay, I'll go now.
Okay, please join.
Yeah.
SP underscore. Yeah, correct. Now you put NS.
Shruti madam, what time lunch break will be there and what time it starts? Afternoon?
Sir, I think like till 1:45 it's there. Now then I think 1:45 to 2:45 you have lunch break, and then at 3 I think the next session is going to start, sir.
You are from which institution or organization?
I'm from Armsoft, sir. Armsoft Tech Company.
Oh, Amsap Tech is in Madras.
Yes, sir.
This our Shishir is there in the same company.
Yes, sir. I'm working with Shishir itself.
Your boss to Shishir or Shishir is boss to you?
Shishir is boss to me, sir.
When I went to IIT Guwahati, then he used to accompany me to like purchase some of the things in the camp. I know Shishir very well.
Oh, okay.
Where you did your education?
Sir, I did my BTech in Bangalore, sir.
Which college?
in Dr. Ambedkar Institute of Technology.
MTech?
No, sir, I have not done my MTech. Then after that, I worked in a company called as Satyam Computers, and then like other 2-3 companies, and then I've joined Arms of Tech, sir.
Why you chose Chennai? Your family is there or what?
No, sir, I'm Deepak's wife, sir.
Oh, madam, doubt birth. Because her speech is very good, English wise, and I felt she must be from Karnataka, but okay. Oh, ನೀವು ಇಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಧಾರವಾಡಲಿಂದ ಇದು
ಸರ್ ಹುಬ್ಳಿಯಿಂದ ತಗೊಂತಾ ಇರೋದು.
ಅಚ್ಚಾ okay.
Okay, sir.
Thank you, madam.
Hello, Shruti.
Hello, Shanti.
Yeah, in the breakout room 11 where we are, they are facing some error. So, like, if you are free, like when you are done with
Okay, I'll come.
kindly join us.
Lalaram?
In I think group 3.
Jagabandhu?
Yes, sir.
Still the forenoon session is going on or what?
Yeah, forenoon session we will start 2:45, sir.
Afternoon session.
Afternoon session, yeah.
Okay.
Now we will be close around 1:45. It is going on, sir, in breakout rooms.
Okay. So how the participants are able to do the things what was planned in the morning session?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. They're doing, sir.
Shantanu, is you done? Hello, Shantanu. Shantanu, Pooja.
Whoever I have access, able to run the.
Hello. So if all group done, then we can go for break.
I think I have checked all of them have done.
Okay.
It may take several minutes to run the workspace.
Okay.
Maybe we can close the breakout room and
Okay.
then finally we can.
Okay. Okay.
Hello.
I think all have back to the main session. Yeah, Sanpei, you are telling something? Hello.
I wasn't
Jagbantu,
able
I
to join
think.
there. So
Yeah, Sanpai.
could you help us out? We were having some issues. It's sent a
I was gone there in your group and someone
yes,
told
I
that you
was
have
not there.
already
Yes.
executed and lived.
But then we got some error. Was that a error or the execution was done? We were not able to understand.
Can you paste that in the chat box?
Yes.
Yeah.
Jagbantu, I think Om Singh could not log into GPU.
So
Like
he is using some Debian system, not Ubuntu one. So maybe
Okay, I
he
think
have to
Om.
customize it properly.
I think Om, like when you're installing this SDK toolkit on your machine, right? So I think you will be having. So yesterday we chose Linux as the Linux, so you can probably choose Debian and then try installing it again.
No, I have used the Debian itself.
Okay.
And I have installed that command. Successfully, it is showing installed.
Huh.
Then I don't know what is the
Yeah,
problem.
Senpai, that problem is coming because that is already existing in your experiment folder. That folder, not try3b align tren clean. You just remove that, then you run the script. I think it will run. Correct, no, Shruti ma'am?
Yeah, you can set the stage also as 8. So it will start running from there.
Okay, so basically,
In
I just
run
have
underscore I
to
vector command.
remove this, right? That B ALI tren clean file.
Yeah.
Only that.
Yeah,
In
yeah.
the experiments folder.
Yeah, in EXP folder.
Not anything else. Because it's saying that
Then no.
train clean SP backup is there. So do we need to
No.
touch that or?
No. Only that folder you remove, and you can set the stage as 8 in iVector, so it will start running from alignments.
Eight in
I am.
iVector or in the RAID PD?
In iVector, run underscore iVector command.sh.
Shruti ma'am, once.
Yeah.
So we are formally announcing the lunch break. Maybe you can leave whoever have no doubts and maybe rejoin at 2:45, sir. Next session will start from 2:45, and whoever doubt they can ask. We are here. listening.
Shruti ma'am, I
Jagabandhu.
got this error. Is it error
One by
or
one,
it
one
is
by
like
one.
it ran off? Shruti ma'am?
Sorry, yeah, can you come again? I didn't
Yeah,
hear.
I got this error like run underscore tdnn dot sh. This final MDL is already existing. So is this the last output or what? It is in middle of this program?
Okay, this is it. Which group?
11.
11, no?
No, just you need to like remove that.
I think this is writing final, right? This final dot MDL. This is
Shishir, your
writing.
voice is not audible. God,
So what I'm telling is that just do sudo. I'm writing that command. Just
Okay,
remove
okay.
that. Again, we need to remove that. Okay.
Is it final last stage of training or is in middle of this training?
Middle of this training.
Again, we have to remove all these files and we have to rerun it. Eh?
Yeah. No, two things are there. Thing is that if you have that already alignment is built, you can skip that stage, which is written here. No, you can skip that stage, or you can just remove that. That two option is there.
Okay.
Because in group 4 we just remove that and again rerun that. That is running perfectly fine.
Jagabandhu.
Yeah, Krishna sir. Please.
I am having the same issue. What I can do in this matter?
Maybe we will see that in evening what we can do now.
Okay.
Maybe what happens? Have Ayush tried to install on your case in the breakout session? Have you checked?
No. If, because Samudra Vijay is already running that program, I joined the group and he left.
Yeah, I am in the main group, still there, group 3, and we got the same error as the other group, which is alignments in the exp/try 3b underscore align appear to already exist. Please either remove them or use a later minus stage option. What to do?
Yes, sir. That what we can do is that we can have two options. One thing, we can just remove that alignment directly using sudo rm rf,
Okay,
or
that's good.
we can just skip that stage.
Sir, actually, we also got the same error. We removed it and we ran it. So it's
Running,
Yes,
no? Yeah,
it's running.
So if you remove it and run, else you can keep as stage 8, sir, in run iVector. So it will start from alignments.
Yes.
Oh, okay, stage 8. Right now it is 16 for some reason. I don't know why. It was so I'll set to stage 8 and then continue. Thank you.
Okay, sir.
Hello, ma'am. Hello, sir.
Yeah.
Actually, I run it in group 4, and it is showing that it will do 290 iteration. Right now in zero equals equal to 290 iteration. So right now it is running on 33 iteration completed. So after completion of this, what will happen? Can you explain?
Like I think now we will go for lunch break. So let it be running. So maybe when you resume later for the before the next session, then you can see the output. So it will take some time to run. No? So I think now maybe we can leave for lunch break because the next session will start at 2:45. So yeah. Jagbandhu, is it okay?
Yeah, it's fine. We are going to close the session.
Okay, thank you.